It is Thursday and I am off on a new adventure. First, I had to drive to my old hometown. You've heard me say this many times, for my chiropractic visit. And this should be hopefully one of the last ones, and maybe I won't have to come for 6 to 8 weeks. I'm hoping that that's the way it will work out. And it's a really pretty day today, but tomorrow we're going to have horrendous winds. And unfortunately, we're going to have to get out in those winds tomorrow because Suzanne has an appointment, and I will talk about it in a little bit. But anyway, I am here in my hometown. It takes, I say old hometown, it takes about an hour, a little over an hour to get here, which is not bad, you know, and I know people probably think it's crazy to come back to a place where you could actually only have to go 30 or 40 minutes and see a chiropractor. But I know this lady, I've known her forever, and I actually had her brother in my kindergarten class when I lived here. So, you know, it's just kind of a family related thing, and you get used to people and you just don't want to change. That's just kind of how it goes. So anyway, I will run in here and get my appointment done, and then I will be headed off towards my daughter's house. So what's going to happen is she is taking the day tomorrow to go to this appointment. She hated to do that, but it just worked out this way. You know, it wasn't something that was totally planned, but the appointment has been, she's known about it for 3 months. So it just sort of worked out that it was right before their spring break. A lot of the schools around here have already had their spring breaks, but the town where I live is going to have their spring break next week, and thankfully it matched up with my daughter's spring break, and you know, we're 90 miles away from them, so it's kind of unusual that it matched. And so that will be nice. She's going to come home for the week because we have a lot of things scheduled. One being, I have an appointment on Monday to see how the device that I wore, the heart monitor, see what was recorded and how that worked out. And I'm feeling so much better, and the dizziness has subsided. I mean, it's there just a teeny bit, but not nearly like it was, and the anxiousness has subsided, and I'm hoping it's because of these little vitamins that my chiropractor gave me, which is supposed to help the adrenal glands, and that very well could be. My adrenal glands were acting up or off kilter or whatever, and it was causing some anxiousness, and that makes you feel like your heart is racing. However, I didn't really feel heart racing. I don't know what it was. I don't even want to think about it. But anyway, we're going to see what that was all about. So then let's see what else is going on during that week, next week. Oh, she has a chiropractor appointment the Thursday of the spring break. And then Friday, we're planning to go celebrate my birthday late and perhaps see the Snow White movie and go out to eat. And then that Saturday, we have a hair appointment. So it's just like one thing after another, appointment after appointment. But that's okay. We'll get it all done. All right, so let me tell you briefly what Suzanne is going to do tomorrow. She's going to a neurologist because I have told you that she has something called trigeminal neuralgia. My sister has it too, and my sister's had it for over 30 years. And you just really need to go read about it. It is not fun. It affects the nerves in the, you know, you have 3 nerves right here in the jaw. And it affects these nerves and causes extreme pain. Pain almost to the point of you cannot stand it. So her pain has been under control for a little bit, but now it is not. And so we're going to try to go and see this neurologist to see if something can be helped, medicine changed, whatever it needs to be. And of course, it makes me very sad. I would have never dreamed. You know, I was so sorry that my sister has it, and then for it to come up in my daughter was very difficult to take. And of course, she's sad about it too. You know, you wonder, okay, what did I do? What happened? I don't know if it's hereditary. It's got to be to some degree, because why would my sister have it and then Suzanne has it as well? Bless her heart. And then she's, you know, had issues with thyroid, and so everybody's got something, don't they? I mean, everybody's battling some sort of issues. Mine is heart related, and yet I think that's all under control. I don't really feel bad. I feel really good, you know, except for my little episode about 6 weeks ago, and now it's like a thing of the past. My husband battles, he's on warfarin. He has a blood disorder, which causes his blood to clot, and so we got to get that under control. Plus, he has some problems with his lungs, not because of anything other than asthma. He has developed asthma, but his father had asthma. My mother and my sister had thyroid issues, so you know, Suzanne got the thyroid issues. It's a battle. Everybody's battling some sort of issue. This life is not perfect. That's why we long so for the life to come. I am ready for Jesus. I truly, truly am. So let me get in here and get this done, and then we will be on the road going to my daughter's house, because I'm going to pick her up. I thought, you know, why? Here I am about 45 minutes away from her house when I come to this town. And why don't I just go get her? And then that way she won't have to drive by herself. We can enjoy visiting. And then we'll just, you know, take her home the next Sunday. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. So she always loves that when we do that. And it was convenient this time because I'm right here. So we'll do that. And I need to wash my car. We are past the snow, and I don't think we're going to have any more rain for a few weeks. It's not in the schedule, or the forecast, excuse me. So I need to do that. So we'll get some of those things done, and we'll see what else I want to be up to until she gets out of school. So it is currently 9:40, which is my appointment. So I will talk to you in a little bit. Different room today, and look, there's a little hummingbird painted on the wall. How cute! And I love all the paintings that they have here. They make it look really, really cute. So this room is all in forests. How adorable. I love it. Very peaceful. Okay, besides the hummingbird, there's an eagle. And then down here, there's a little chipmunk. And then over here, when I was looking, there is a rabbit. Is that not the cutest? Oh, there's another rabbit. There's two rabbits. Oh, that's just the cutest thing. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Always admire artwork. Okay, I am finished, and that felt so great. And we're doing good, so we're going to stretch it out to actually a month and a week. I'm not going to come back until April the 17th, I think, because I feel like I'm in pretty good shape, and but I do want to keep up the maintenance. The insurance will not do maintenance, but I don't know. It's been working so well and making me feel better. So if I have to pay out of pocket, I pay out of pocket. It'll just be what it has to be. Now, I wasn't going to go to the popcorn place, but I think I cannot resist because I don't get it unless we come here. I mean, they have a popcorn place in the city, which is closer, but it's just not as good. This popcorn place is so cute. I've shown it to you before. It's so cute. And so I think I'm going to go I'm not going to get a sweet popcorn. I'm going to try to stay away from the sweet. but I just love their macaroni and cheese popcorn. And what I do, I don't like to eat it completely by itself. I like to mix it with regular popcorn that I make, and then it kind of gives you a different flavor, and it also makes it last longer. So I think I'm going to go do that. And I also think I'm going to wait a little bit before I do my car. I could wash it here, but I think I will wait until my daughter's town, and that'll make it warm up just a little bit more, because it's still just a little bit chilly to get out and wipe off a car. So I think I'll wait. So off we go once again. This is what I picked up at the popcorn place. These malted milk eggs when Easter time comes around. I just love these things. And I can have 1 or 2 and be done, just like 1 or 2 a day. And then here is my mac and cheese popcorn. It is going to be so delicious. All right, so I need to get going. I'm going to head out and go to my daughter's hometown. I don't think there's anything else I need to do, so there are a lot of cute shops in this town, with it being a university town, but I don't really need to look at anything particularly here. Plus, I'm thinking of going to one of the little shops in my daughter's town. It's a girl thing, and it's got some really cute things, and I'm going to see if they have any of their last sale items, trying to get rid of some things. It's kind of a moderately priced place. They do have some Johnny Was items. I don't usually ever buy Johnny Was there. My sister does. That's where she gets a lot of her Johnny Was stuff. But they also have some moderately priced items. So I think I'll go there instead of here and do some looking. Plus, when I get into the town, I think I'm going to go a different route and come in on the back side, so that will put me in the downtown area first, and then when I finish looking, then I can go to the front side of the city and wash my car, and that way it'll be a little bit warmer. Right now it says it's about 50 degrees. So, we're warming up. It's supposed to get to 78 today, so that's going to be really, really nice. So, yeah, I think I'll wait and do that a little bit later. Alright, I decided I was a little bit hungry, so I stopped at Mackie Doo's, and I just got a small cheeseburger and some french fries. So, that will taste really good, I think, because it's going to be about 5 hours before I see Suzanne. So I need a little bit of something to keep me going. And then I'm going to head off and do my car, I think. It has warmed up to 65 degrees, so I think that's going to be perfect for doing the car. So let me enjoy my little cheeseburger. Suzanne's town, and I just thought I would come down to the downtown area, downtown district, and I thought I would go into this little shop But there are so many people around this little brew house where you can get coffee and sandwiches. I had to park around the corner. So that's fine. Doesn't hurt me to walk. Got my car washed. It looks so much better. Got it vacuumed out. All that good stuff. So we're just going to go in here, and I don't know that they're going to have any sales, but we'll just see. We'll see what they've got. It's a cute little shop. So we'll see what we can see and find. Cute little window display. Isn't that cute? Really sweet. Okay, we're gonna try some clothes. We're gonna see what they look like. And here's what I'm choosing. And all of these pants are 75% off, so I'm going to try 4 different pairs of pants. Damage was done. Some extra birthday gifts that I had thought about that I wanted. A couple of dresses. No, actually I just got one dress. There were 3 other dresses, but they're just tied across the chest, as many things are. So many things are made for little ladies that have narrow shoulders, and my shoulders are very broad. So it's rare when I can find a dress. One thing that I didn't show was a pant outfit, and it is just adorable. So when I get to Suzanne's house, I may try it on just to show. So anyway, that was fun. I enjoyed shopping while I'm waiting for her to get out of school. Here's the other thing that I tried on at the store that I thought was absolutely adorable. It has pockets. It's a little sheer, but that's going to be so cool for summer. And it's just, to me, kind of an elegant outfit for anything. Going to dinner, going shopping, whatever. I just thought it was absolutely adorable. Not necessarily on me, but just a really pretty outfit. Very, very classic and very unique, I think. And covers up everything that I need to cover up. But anyway, I thought it was cute, so I thought I would show it when I got home, because I forgot to show it while I was trying on in the dressing room. That store is just very unique. Has really cute things. They're not terribly expensive. I mean, there's some that are. She's got some pricey things, but for the most part, they're not bad at all. So that's why I thought I wanted to show. So I am now in my daughter's apartment, and I caught the guys that mow the yard, and she usually locks her gate so they cannot get in. She locks her back gate. But they were out there, and I said, hey, are y'all still working, and would you like to do my daughter's backyard, because I can get the key and unlock the gate? And he was very nice, and he said, sure. They're having quite a time because there's a lot of tumbleweeds and things to pick up. And the bad thing is tomorrow it's going to blow everything right back in. It's going to be really, really bad. But maybe if they can get her yard mowed, it will kind of help with the way the yard looks a little bit, because we didn't ever get to finish it last year, and she never got anybody to do it, so it looks pretty bad. So maybe this will help her have a good start to the new spring season. But anyway, I am here, I am safe, everything went well, and I'm just gonna rest, I guess, until she gets home. I don't know if there's anything that she needs for me to do. I'll walk around, see if anything needs to be picked up, straightened up, or cleaned or washed or whatever. And so it'll be fun to have her home next week, and I'm glad that I was able to come and pick her up this week because I was already close, so that will be very nice. This was my outfit of the day, and what I have is, of course, my J.CREW jeans that are distressed on the bottom. I have a J.CREW t-shirt that I got several years ago, and since this is March, the month of green, I thought it would be cute to wear these. And then this is just a little Francesca's olive jacket. It has a hood on it in the back, and it's a little bit warm for today because it's rather warm, but it's a light jacket, but it's still kind of hot because it's gonna get up to 78 degrees. Anyway, just to kind of show you what I was wearing today when I went to the chiropractor. And then I have some of these shoes. They are by Chelsea and Violet that I got at a Dillard's 75% off sale, and they have, of course, the olive green. And these are camo with sparkles, and they Velcro, so they're very, very, very comfortable, and they have a really good footbed. But anyway, they're made by Chelsea and Violet, and I thought they would look really cute with my outfit of the day. Now there's a little trick that I've done, and I'll show you in just one second. Anyway, it is an alternative to the front tuck. And actually, I put this on my TikTok. I don't have a big TikTok, but I have a few things on there. But anyway, instead of doing a front tuck where you go up here, I have been putting it through my belt loop and just pulling it. And that way, you're not having to worry about that tuck and how it looks. If you don't mind this little tag hanging out right here. I don't mind, because usually if I have a jacket on, you can't see it anyway. But it pulls it to the effect that you kind of want. And you can pull it as tight as you want it to get that ruching going on that would happen here. But anyway, that's kind of an alternative. I kind of get tired of front tucking, and it doesn't always look that good anyway, so there's that. And then I have some jewelry. I don't even remember where I got this. It's gold tone. It has a couple of stones on it. I did not make this. It's just something that I had found. And then for my bracelets, these I think came from an estate sale. I'm not sure. I can't remember totally. Or either that or Suzanne was tired of them, and maybe they came from her. I don't remember. But anyway, that is my outfit of the day with all my jewelry. And I have a little earring that has the same kind of stone in it. So anyway, I can hear the guys working, the guys that are doing the mowing. He was really nice, and he's new, he said. So I told him I really appreciated him taking time to work on her yard. It's getting kind of noisy, so I will turn off the camera. Well, we have some beautiful clouds going home. They're very, very, very unusual, really pretty. I just love clouds. So here she is. Hi, everyone. I have got her, and we are headed back to the city. We're going to stop off and get a few groceries at the store, of course. We need to decide what we're going to bring home for eating. We stopped and she got a little snack because she was hungry. And we are now starting our spring break. And just so you know, we will not be going to the appointment tomorrow. It has gotten canceled. And her school was canceled also tomorrow because of the high fire danger winds, which I'm kind of glad in a way, because I really didn't want to get out in that. They were talking about that it's going to be damaging winds, 60 to 80 miles an hour, and that does not sound pleasant.
Everything just worked out for a reason.
It did. And but that's not the reason why she's not going to her appointment. They didn't even let her know until, what, 3:30?
I checked right now.
that her appointment had been canceled. The doctor's not even going to be there. I tell you what, I don't know. So instead, she will be going to the doctor in our town and talking to her about situations. So, like we said, maybe things have worked out for the best anyway. So that's what we're up to. We are headed back home.
So for you, do you have a reward?
Yes. Is that what you understand?
Yes. So we have a flashlight leading us home tonight. We're supposed to have a blood red moon tonight.
So are we going to stay up until 1:30 in the morning to see it?
I don't know.
And it's supposed
We shall
to be
see.
the eclipse. Our supper that we brought home tonight, we're having some taco meat quesadillas, a combination of chicken and beef fajitas. We have mini tortillas. This is a family pack that we've not tried before. It's going to be great. We've got Spanish rice, beans, hot sauce, queso, chips, and 2 setups. So this is going to be absolutely delicious. I can hardly wait. I thought that I would show you my little lamp makeover, my little lamp that cost me $5 at the estate sale. So I ordered the harp and it did come in, and it's gold and it fits just perfect right here. And then I already showed you my lampshade that I had ordered, and of course it fits just fine up here. But what I love the most is my crystal finial. It is so cute. I think it just really sets it off just fine. And so, unfortunately, my little $5 start ended up costing me, well, the harp came in a set of 2. So that was like, I don't know, I have to go back on Amazon and look, maybe $6 or $7, I don't know. The finials came in a set of 2, so they were like $7, I believe. The lampshade was $14, so, you know, I've put more in it, so it definitely cost more than $5. But now I am happy. I think it looks so good, and it's gonna serve its purpose for a little while anyway. So there it is on, and I've kind of put one of my little Mickey Mouse treasures over here, and I kind of lightened up the load over here on my piano and didn't have quite so much going on over here. So anyway, it's ready to go. Another thing that I had discovered when I was taking all this apart, on this little painter Mickey, where he's looking in the mirror at himself, but he draws Walt Disney. I just think that's so adorable. Well, I thought, what is inside this little crate thing? And it was this. So it was either me or when I still had my housekeeper, and maybe she just tucked it in there so that it wouldn't get lost. But anyway, little clay Mickey had fallen off, because you can see the clay down here on the floor where the clay tools are stuck in, and then there's one laying on the floor. Anyway, it's supposed to be a little clay Mickey, but unfortunately he lost an ear. So I glued this part back on, which now it's not going to be worth anything, particularly not that I really cared, because it has been repaired, plus it has a missing ear. So maybe if I can ever find one that's completely intact, I might invest in it again. But you know, I know nobody else knows, and it's so unapparent that does it really matter? Probably not. But you know, this goes with it, sort of. And then my dad had done this cross stitch that was the same thing, so it means a little bit more to me maybe than these ones do. But anyway, so I had to repair little clay Mickey where he was sitting right in this area right there. I had to glue that back together. But I'm sorry that he missed his ear and no telling where it is. But anyway, at least we got that part back on. So I've got all my repairs done. My piano is moved over. Don't know if I showed, I think I showed this, that I kind of reconfigured my piano area since I had to get rid of the one that was not working anymore. And then I moved my shelving where I keep all my music. I really couldn't get to it because I had it turned the other way. So now I can get into it, you know, and get into all my piano books and so forth. And then I moved some of the other books over here in the corner. So that looks a little bit neater. And my music stand is over here now. Actually, somebody made my husband this music stand when he was still a band director. They made it and gave it to him. So we treasure that, of course. But right now I just have this framed picture of the little characters' pins. And it has faded because of our skylight that's in here. And so everything's kind of moved back where it needs to be. All right, let me turn this off. Yesterday we had, and I probably should have shown this, we had a tremendous wind and it caused a lot of damage. Subsided, but there are tree branches down. You can't see it right now, but I have cleaned off the porch. It was like a fine layer. It looked like we lived in Arabia. There was so much dirt and sand, and it was reddish dirt. So I don't know where it came from. It blew in from somewhere, but it was horrible. We had 68 to 70 mile an hour winds. So I have cleaned off the front here. I cleaned off the back where Oreo stays, and I had to put on a mask and sunglasses to keep the dirt out of my eyes. But anyway, we are back in calm. And it's so nice because yesterday it was just, I don't know, it just gave you anxiety listening to that wind. And there anything you can do about it. Finally in and finished with cleaning up kind of the front area and the back area from our horrendous winds. We probably should have shown you, but it was so bad I didn't even want to open the door. That's how horribly bad it was yesterday. So today the winds are calm and it's a little cooler. So I am back in sweaters and long pants. It's just not spring yet. It's not time. So this is a sweater that I got a few years ago. I just love the Mickey sweater in the bright yellow. And I have on some, I think they're Athleta pants that my sister had given me. And I absolutely love them. They were too big and way too long for her because she's much shorter than I am. And what I like about these is that they have a split right here on the bottom. I thought that's kind of cool. But they're kind of a knit pant and they go really well with the sweater. So I'm going to show you right quick the destruction that's outside my bedroom window. And then, yeah, we're going to move on with the day. It is Saturday. And my husband had to go back up to work because some of the people in the school did not get information to him that they were supposed to get to him. So he had to go back up and work this morning, which made us kind of sad. So Suzanne and I just got up. We had a little breakfast. I did my cleaning. I worked on my lamp that I showed you. And then now we're just going to, I think, just relax today and maybe see some of the movies that were nominated for Academy Awards. Little Academy Award party, just us. And I say party, it's not really a party. We just, I had recorded them because Suzanne wasn't going to have time to see them. And I didn't have time to see them when they were on the Sunday that they were on, whatever day that was. So I recorded everything and we watched it last night. We just had some beef log, cheeses, crackers, things like that. It wasn't anything big deal, so I didn't really feel the need to take a photo of that. Plus, we were recovering from the horrendous winds. I mean, the sky was just, it was brown. It was brown, and you could hardly see across the road. They shut down one of our highways, and it was really bad, and there was a lot of destruction in the city. A lot of buildings blew over, semi-trucks blew over on the highway. It was bad. It was just really, really awful. So I am thankful to the Lord that it's over. And, you know, every year when the wind blows, but not quite this bad, I always say that is God's way of trimming the trees. And no doubt the trees have been trimmed. So anyway, we're just thankful that there wasn't fires, because we were worried about that. I think there was a couple, but they got put out very quickly, thank goodness. And there was just a lot of destruction and stuff on the highways, and trees coming, I mean, like up out of the ground, uprooted and falling over in people's yards. So it was bad. It was bad here. And then I heard there were tornadoes across the country. Haven't had the news on, so I don't know a lot about it. As far as the Academy Awards, I'm not going to watch the movie that won. I just am not interested in that. And there's a couple that I might look at. There's a couple that we kind of want to see, maybe. I wish Wicked would have won a little bit more. Not that that was absolutely great, but, you know, at least it was something that you could go see and not have a lot of, you know, I just love the music and the artwork and the scenes and the cinematography. It was beautiful. I thought it was a really pretty movie. So I wish there would have been a little bit more for that. But, you know, the movies that usually win are pretty controversial and pretty much something that you wouldn't want to watch. Like the one last year, I was just curious and I went to watch it and I was just appalled. I was appalled. I couldn't believe that something like that was out, and I really feel ashamed for even watching it. I really, and I don't even remember what it was called. I just know that it was awful. So I'm not going to watch the one this year either, because I read a little bit about it and not going to do it. So anyway, let me show you. We've got tree branches that fell off, pretty big branches, and there's some over there that came off and are on the ground. I mean, the ground is pretty much covered with limbs. So probably next week, after spring break here for us is over, I'm gonna go out and get my little barrel and go walking around picking up branches, because I don't want my husband to mow over them. That's gonna be bad. I do know that our neighbor's trampoline moved. It was way back there by that pine tree, and it is now right over here. And if that tree hadn't been in the way to stop it, it probably would have come across the road. That's how bad it was. And even their chairs are down. I mean, I don't know if you can see that or not, but their little rocking chairs blew over. It was bad. It was really bad. So I hate that for them, because that's going to be, you know, sad to have to go up and repair. It looks like it kind of tore up the top of the trampoline too. So I am sorry for that. But anyway, go in here. We washed our hair. I feel so much better. And I have a haircut coming this Saturday, and I definitely need it. The grays are starting to come through. You know, I keep my hair streaked a little bit due to the fact that I am probably totally white-headed. So I just kind of streak it and make it look and I wouldn't say natural. It doesn't look natural, but it kind of detracts or takes away from the fact that I definitely have white hair coming through. But anyway, we're just going to come in here and relax, I think, for the day. Don't even know what we're going to eat. Probably some leftovers, maybe some avocado toast. So I'll turn the camera back on when there's something that we can share during this wonderful spring break time that we have together as a family.